let's begin. What is the humiliation of Christ all about? The humiliation of Christ is about the life He chose to live and the death He chose to die. And I know that many of us in this room today, even watching online, we're probably thinking, yeah, of course, it's Holy Week. The humiliation of Christ, His arrest, His lousy, bogus trial, His torture, His crucifixion. That's His humiliation, right? Of course. But can I ask you, when did the humiliation of Christ actually begin? Was it when He was arrested? Okay, let me tell you when the humiliation of Christ began. The humiliation of Christ began here, when He first became man, when He was conceived in the womb of a woman through the Holy Spirit, when He was born as a baby. That is when the humiliation of Christ began. Why in the world would the God of this universe, who tells the lightning bolts where they should go, who alone knows where the storehouses of the snow reside, who holds the planets and galaxies in His hand, who weighs the dust of the earth on a pair of scales, why should He come and be born as a baby? But that was the life choice of Jesus, in obedience to His Father. Look at this. Isaiah 7:14 says, "Therefore the Lord Himself will give you a sign. Behold, a virgin will be with child." You know, today, conceivably, there is technology that can allow a woman to have a baby in her womb without having contact with a man. Sure, but not back then. So that was clearly a miracle. And this was prophesied in the book of Isaiah, which is like 700, 800 years before Christ. So He's saying this birth is going to be different. It's going to be unique. It's going to be miraculous. But in many ways, it will also be very ordinary. It says, she will bear a son, be with child and bear a son, and she will call His name Emmanuel. Why would Jesus have to do that? Why can't just Jesus come down from the sky, glowing, shimmering, and a supernatural being, and just announce to the whole world, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one will go to the Father except through me. Why didn't He do it that way? Why did He have to do it this way? Well, we'll find the answers as we go on. And one more amazing thing is this. You'll call His name Emmanuel. What does Emmanuel mean? God is with us. You know, if you really meditate on that reality, you and I will not be able to wrap our heads around it. When we sang earlier this morning, and even at this very moment, Jesus Christ is here. Do you realize that? And you might say, well, it's not so. You know, if I ask you the question, why should Jesus be here with us? Oh, because we have a nice building. Huh? Of course not. Even Solomon, when he built that amazing palace that he built for the Lord, he himself said, there's no place that can contain you. But it's part of the humiliation of Christ when He chose to dwell among His creation.